Today, I'm going to be showing you how to enjoy your own company without feeling the constant need for someone else. Like you don't know how to be alone and you want that to change. I'm going to be showing you how you can turn your soulmates into your greatest adventures and live your best life alone. Make sure you watch to the very end because I have very important tips. Let's get right into it. First things first, befriend yourself. Other people can love you, other people can comfort you, but if you can't suit and comfort yourself during your toughest, loneliest moments, nobody can. Be the friend that you wish to have. If you were deserted on an island, you sure can take care of yourself. You find a way to give yourself food and protect yourself from wild animals. You really don't need any sort of external validation. You are whole and complete just as you are, just by yourself, and that is so powerful. Being alone is not a bad thing. I've spent time alone and I've spent time with people. This is me comparing. I thrive alone. In fact, these days I prefer to be alone because I'm able to focus and get more work done. But it wasn't always like this for me. There was a time in my life when I felt like I always needed someone. That was until I started being the kind of friend I wanted for myself. Buy yourself presents, travel by yourself, take yourself out to dinner, play music while in the shower, light a scented candle while enjoying that book, romanticize your life. Love yourself so deeply that when someone is coming with a fake love or a bare minimum love, you know and you don't accept any less. The thing with loneliness is that it makes you settle for less when you know that you are worthy and deserving of so much more. Some people go out with people they don't like just so they don't be alone. Those acts of service that you want someone to do for you, whether in a relationship or a friendship, do them for yourself. The thing is, you are not actually alone. You just have not learned how to embody your own presence. When you value your space so much, you won't even let any kind of weird outside energy come in and spoil it for you. So befriend yourself. Give yourself the same respect you would want someone else to give you. That same respect you would give to someone you love, give it to yourself, and that's on a period. Next is something you need to start doing more often. Guide your thoughts. The day you realize that your mind is super powerful is the day you start being intentional about the kinds of thoughts you have, no matter what is going on in your life. Your mind is very powerful. It can curse or bless you. A lot may be going on right now. It's crazy times. You may have lost an opportunity, a loved one, a partner. But no matter what it is you're going through, never let yourself enter what I call a sinking sand of worry and negative thoughts. After a long day at work or school, when you get on your bed, fill your mind with positive thoughts. Instead of thinking everyone abandons me, everyone betrays me, think, how do I become the kind of person that nobody would think of abandoning or betraying so easily? That is the perfect solution. Worrying and negative thoughts is the #1 cause of loneliness. Guide your thoughts. Live in the present. The past is not a place to dwell in. That is gone and cannot be undone. Someone assumes they knew you and said something foolish. Forget it. Forget about them. You made a terrible mistake. You are not the first. We all make mistakes. What's important is you work towards not making the same mistake twice. Do not live in the future either because you don't know exactly what it holds. Do not waste your time daydreaming instead of working to achieve that goal. Escaping loneliness is keeping yourself busy in the present. Fill your day with activities that you love. Schedule time for work, rest, fun, and be active. Know you are living most people's dream. Think about it. You own your own space. A lot of people would kill to be in your position. You don't have to deal with fake friends. You don't have to socialize when you don't want to. You don't have to deal with any baggage from anyone. You are living your life and it's quiet and peaceful. You are not constantly worrying about anyone or anything. Instead of focusing on how alone you are, focus on the peace you have now while preparing yourself for a friendship or a relationship. And when the right people come, they are going to continue to give you that peace and it's going to be a beautiful thing. Being self-sufficient, enjoying your own time, not having the constant need for anybody or anything, being unattached. These are goals you need to achieve before getting into any friendship or relationship. This time you have right now is your time to work on yourself and do the things you want to do. Next is to figure out what triggers your feelings of loneliness. Is it a fear of missing out? Missing out on what exactly? Being used as a gossip topic, or maybe seeing people having a lot of friends without realizing that those may be surface level friendships with no deep connections. You have to understand that people have what they are going through as well. Does it happen when you watch sad TV shows, K-dramas, when you listen to sad songs? It's important to understand what triggers the feeling of loneliness and ask yourself, why does this make me feel that way? Once you get a satisfactory reason why it makes you feel that way, then you can figure out what you can do about it. Oh, I'm feeling like this because something great happened in my life and I have no one to share it with. A great solution can be journaling. Write it down. Write down everything you want to write. So when the right person comes, you can share all you want without missing out any detail. Or, oh, I'm feeling that way because I was not invited to that party. Use the party time to do something else that you would be proud to have accomplished. The more you do for yourself, the happier and fulfilled you will be. Have a schedule. Your chances of waking up and staring into oblivion increases when you are alone and don't have a schedule. Plan out your day. Your schedule can be something like wake up early, say my affirmations like a prayer, stretch, drink a glass of water, make my bed, work out, make a meal for myself, do XYZ, do some work. Having a schedule helps. Fill your day with growth activities and live through each day, getting 1% better than you were the day before. Know that you are always going to have you. It is always you for you. When you are going through hard times, your friend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your family may be there to help you out a little bit, but in the end, it is still up to you to go through it and get yourself out. Decide to get yourself out. You are the love of your own life. You are your own best friend. You don't need to chase feelings to be loved. You are not chasing feelings. You are not chasing people. You can be alone. You can exist alone. You know what your time alone is telling you, that you are always going to have you, that it's always up to you to pick yourself up and go through life, and that is okay. The people that are meant for you will find you. Use your time to set your standards. Figure out what your values are and love yourself even more. Listen, you don't need someone by your side before you can be happy, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship. Now, just because you are alone doesn't mean you are lonely. It doesn't mean you are failing. You have yourself and the God you believe in if you are religious. Even if it's just you in that room, on that bed, you are not alone. Pray, communicate to your God, speak to yourself. You can have a little conversation on how great you are doing and put one or two things together in your head and on paper. You are the prize. If you've not been seeing yourself as the prize, start today. Not every kind of person can get into your space. It is a privilege to be your friend. You are growing in shape, health, and confidence. You are loving yourself so much and being real picky about the kinds of people you want to let into your space. You are not going low by spending time with people you don't like just so you are not by yourself. You are that girl, you are that guy. You are the prize, and you are not going to sit in your room sad waiting for someone to like you or for people to accept you. That's not you. This, I think, is the ultimate. Stop chasing. You are never going to appreciate your time alone if you keep chasing people. You are always going to feel like there is something missing. Stop chasing. Whenever your mind starts running around, practice being still and shutting off all those negative thoughts. You are not about to build a life that revolves around other people. Things come to you. Your life is incredible and it's only going to get better. You are at peace. You are complete on your own. You don't need anyone to complete you. If you don't do anything for yourself, it's just your loss, because you are missing out on discovering who you are and loving yourself just as you are. You are not going to be alone forever. It is going to end. So why don't you enjoy this while you have this? A time will come when you miss the feeling of being alone and you will be grateful you had the best time alone. Learning to be alone sometimes is still key to great relationships. People love independent people that can exist on their own. Earlier in this video, I mentioned how filling your day with fun activities can keep you glued to yourself even if you had to be indoors for a whole month. But if you have no idea of the productive things you can do while alone, then you would feel like you are not accomplishing anything tangible. That is why you should watch this video right here, where I show you the 10 productive things you can do when bored instead of scrolling on your phone. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in this video.